So there goes the second to last chapter. Tell me, what's stopping me from killing you? Iron says. You fool, you're in no condition to talk. You're in such poor, he says, I could kill you right now and end both my problems. I just saves you you little runt. You've been mooching off others and come running to him when you need help. Stop it. You know I had no one else to go to. Proves me right. You live your life by stabbing others in the back with deception, lies, and bull. He says you live a life where everything's supposed to go your way by stepping on others. He said, but you run to them when you need help, begging them. He says, I was not begging, you fool. They came to me first, killed over half my crew. You don't know the loss I faced today. He says, I'll just kill you here, peasant. Marcos throws him a gun. He fires it off and hits Friday before he can get shot, and he hits the floor. He says, up now. No, I've got one more trick up my sleeve. In the pillars under the building, no one keeping it up. At this point, he sets off a bomb, blowing them up, making the building go crumbling to the floor. Little chunks are falling. You okay? Yeah, okay, I can see. Bergie lifts up a piece of concrete, saying, I'll save little man. Robert screams. He says, where the holy hell is Connor? A little piece of blood on the floor forms into a body and turns into Connor. He says, oh, he can do that too now? Now it's time for flawless. Bam, a bullet flies by and almost hits Friday. He says, oh crap. Shut up, he says, that's a hats off for you. He says, shut up, I'm killing you. You don't want to know why German wanted this land, or what the necklace did. Germans want to win the war like everyone else in the country. That's why he tried killing us, and only the dead can use this. The one who's in contact with the dead can use it. He doesn't even know anything else. That's why he saw ghosts. A bunch of little red laser lights hit irons, and he says, you see, the last of my men I've equipped the snipers and spread them around this area. He fires some bullets, Irons dodges a couple of them. Takes a few hits from some, picks up the head, and as they're going, they say, Irons, what's up, Alpha? What's up, Alpha? Oh, you took his head off so you can nail it on top of your coffee porch. Nice. Well, a killer. He says, no, this was a robot too. There was no gore or anything. Thank goodness. Boo, Irons. Shut up, Connor. So what now, Cap? They talk about how he need to rest up and get Connor and get Robert ready for his next school so he can learn to become Tink's artillery so he doesn't have to get up close and kill people. He says, why did you take me to the battle if I wasn't even ready yet? Because while you were around the area and all civilians were in danger too, so it's not our fault. Besides, it's better than leaving you here getting hit by old manager. They laugh and Connor says, wait, what? Their eagle fetcher flies through the sky. So this is the adventures I choose to follow. Irons and Alpha. The adventures of these riflemen. Connor says again, no, seriously, who's hitting the kid though? Later that day, as Robert runs through the city, huffing and puffing, he remembers the owl from the dog he saved a long time ago. He runs in there. Is it true? Ah, Robert, you made it. Robert, this is Puppo's last day with us, unfortunately. She lays down such poor condition, begins wagging her tail when she hears Robert. So Sparky, I've known you for only a little bit, but you've meant so much to me. For me to let you leave this planet without all my... I won't let you leave this planet without all my tears. Irons and Marcos kind of look depressed looking at this sad scene. It was almost a year ago. Sparky remembers these two men that were hunting. They're down for food. Bang, bang, bang. He fires Scholitz. There. He fires Scholitz. Bullets. There. Maddie, you still there? He begins choking, grabbing his neck. Get over here, you little son of a bitch. Zippy pulls his gun out of his little bag right there, fires into the bush. All of his bullets and says, crap, I need more ammunition, or no more clips. Sparky comes running, attacking him. Get your gun, Maddie. Okay, as he grabs his neck that's bleeding. Lock Sparky has bit him in the neck, runs over to the other man, bites him, but took us some cut in the eye from its knife. Oh, haha, there goes your eye. The man laughs. He runs back at him. I got it, Ricky. I got the gun. As Sparky begins gouging down on the other man's neck. Killing them, runs back to the other guy, finishing him off with his neck just splatting now. I've got the gun, he says, drops it, and falls over to his death. And Sparky was on his own that day and never really truly healed from his condition. These untraveled roads, there goes Sparky the dog. Here goes my sorrow. I hope you don't forget about me in the afterlife. You'll be waiting for me, he says, as he has flashbacks to every time he fed the dog when he first met him. You shared food together. He says, Sparky passes on to the other light. The narrator says at the age of 12, with her babies, all 8 of them, you'll never leave this family, Sparky says. But had her butt and tail begin to wiggle as if something's coming out. He says, "Look, Marco's irons," Bergie says he feels another life. One puppy made it out. Squeak, the dog says. You shake. "Sparky, you got one out." Marco says, "Aw, come here, little puppo." And Bergie comes in, smashing him out of the way. "Move!" Smooch, smooch, smooch. Begins trying to kiss the puppy, but it's dodging its little kisses. He puts him down to try to get some milk out of its mama. And the man says, we'll make sure the pup's okay and healthy. And after it's done, you could take it to go for our thank you for saving us. Thanks. And they're in their village. Guess we need a name for the dog. Ow. Can we name it Sparky after its mom? We'll think of it for now. But for you gotta go to camp. Gotta go training, boy. He'll stay with them in training until he's ready to be on his own and become a military cop. And follow his dream. But later that day, 1405 hours. Bye guys, see you guys in like a month or more. They all wave their goodbyes. Bergie, you're facing the wrong way. Bye bye, Robert, as he faces the wrong way because he can't see. He says, and Connor, up on the ceiling, says, "Could this be what I've always been looking for?" He sits on the roof with Fetcher, the eagle, and says, "That family." They'll laugh. "You ugly son of a bitch." He says his irons with his broken nose. Whoosh, something flies by the sky. Connor looks up. That's not the sun. There's 2 lights. What could that other thing be? Hey, come on, let's go after that strange light. He jumps off the ceiling. They go on the floor, and Fetcher says, "And so continues the adventures." Back with Friday, he says, "Just you wait, Irons. You may have him won this battle. I have lost so many," he says, "sorry. But with my eyes, I will win in the end. Let's go," as he has clones of himself and a whole bunch of his gang members left. "Matrania has beaten us, sir. Back in Germany, no matter. Figaro was only designed to weaken them. So what's our next move?" The Figaro bots did collect some rather interesting information about the Hell's Soldier. And on the computer, he has information of Connor. The computers break, though. They say, "Dad, what happened?" one of the men say. And this small little German man says, "It's true, he really does have Satan in his heart." And one of the broken pieces of the floor, of the glass from the TV, looks like a devil face laughing at him. He can only be seen if he wants to be seen, through mirrors, TVs, or anything. But back here, as Armstrong, the general of Matrania, says, "Make me proud, boys," as he sees them running off to their next adventure. And that's the end of the story of the Adventures of Rifleman, Alpha's origin. One last picture I drew up of all of them. Just smiling about. Well, I'm probably never going to use one of these books again. Just smudge up my pages. I don't know why I thought it was a good idea. But whatever. So yeah. The pages are also hard to turn. Well, I'm just going to start the actual episodes of the season now, instead of this little opening. Well, it's a kind of a long opening. But whatever. Going through it, I kind of realized I made a lot of mistakes, but whatever. I don't know too much about military stuff yet. I'll be leaving in December for my boot camp, but whatever. I'll learn more about it then, be able to write the story better. I'll probably be able to post less videos, which will suck, but whatever. I chose to do this. And I'll keep trying to post videos, as much as I can. I get like 1 a month now, sometimes 2, but probably be like once every 2 months, but whatever, I don't have too much subscribers at the moment, so it's all okay. Oh yeah, a little flashback of everything, and bam. Alright, see ya next time.